Part 3. They drove separately to a nearby burger joint. Carol found them a booth and sat across from him. Kevin, for the first time in weeks, truly saw someone. He noticed the way her hair caught the light, the warmth in her blue eyes, and the genuine smile that played on her lips. He realized she was pretty, a simple, honest kind of pretty. "So," Carol began, her gaze steady, "why have you been so down lately?" Kevin hesitated. He could deflect, offer a vague excuse, but something about her directness, the quiet sincerity in her eyes, compelled him to be truthful. "My girlfriend left me," he admitted, the words still carrying a dull ache. Carol's expression softened. Her hand briefly touched his arm, a gesture that felt surprisingly comforting. "I'm sorry, Kevin, truly. But honestly," she added, her smile returning, "her loss." A flicker of something akin to amusement touched Kevin's lips. It was a strange sensation, a smile that wasn't forced or tinged with bitterness. "I don't know about that," he murmured, but the words lacked their usual weight. As their burgers arrived, the conversation shifted, flowing easily between shared interests, horror movies, zombie video games, favorite TV shows. It was a simple, ordinary conversation, but for Kevin, it felt like a lifeline. He hadn't realized how much he'd missed the easy give and take, the simple pleasure of connecting with another person. When the check arrived, Carol swiftly claimed it. "I offer to pay, and I intend to," she said, a playful glint in her eyes. "Your turn tomorrow. After work?" "Yeah," Kevin replied, a genuine smile spreading across his face. "That sounds good." That night, Kevin didn't stare at Lee's picture. He didn't replay painful memories. He simply fell asleep, exhausted but strangely at peace. He slept soundly, without the usual tormenting dreams. The next morning, he hit the snooze button, a rare indulgence. He lingered over breakfast with his father, actually listening to his dad's enthusiastic recounting of the previous night's football game. The house seemed brighter, the food tastier, the air cleaner. Even the drive to work, usually a source of irritation, felt almost pleasant. As he pulled into the parking lot, he saw Carol leaning against the entrance, a wide grin on her face. She waited for him, her presence a welcome change from the usual dread he felt approaching work. "It's a new day," Kevin murmured to himself, the words echoing a sentiment he'd heard somewhere before. But this time, they weren't just empty words. He felt a shift within himself, a tentative hope that maybe, just maybe, he could move forward. He didn't need to force himself to enjoy the day. If he didn't enjoy it, he could just try the next day. The end. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed Kevin, parts 1 through 3.